Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. It is the end of the week. You got through it. Pat yourself on the back. Today is Friday. After today, after work, whatever you have going on today, you can definitely go start your weekend. Also, I want to give a shout out to Prince. Today is Prince Day. It is Prince's birthday, along with several others. And of course, if your birthday is today, happy birthday to you. But shout out to Prince. He was definitely an amazing, amazing star. So I want to give him a shout out. We miss him. Rest in peace. I know JoJo Stockton paid a tribute to him the other day at Wall Street. He sang all Prince songs. I missed it, but if you got to see it, hey, I know he always gives a wonderful show. So I know you enjoyed yourself. On a serious note, I want to shout out to the women and to men right now, because breast cancer is real, everybody. I have seen a lot of people diagnosed with breast cancer in my lifetime. I have also seen friends and, many different people suffer from breast cancer, have scares of breast cancer, things of that nature. I want to just say how important it is to get out there and get your mammograms. If you don't do anything else for yourself, get out there, get a mammogram, get checked, catch it early before it catches you. That is the most important advice I can give you. Because when you catch it early, even if you do have it, you do have a very high survival rate. So please, please, please go get yourselves checked. If you have a family history of breast cancer, you want to get yourself checked earlier than the next person, because it does run in your family. So, you can definitely get it as well. But in a lot of cases, that doesn't happen. It's just like a 50-50 chance, depending on who in your family had it. But definitely knowing is the key, and knowing helps you battle it better. I'm sorry, my words are all twisted. I'm just mind boggled right now at all the people that I know in my life that are experiencing biopsies and things of that nature at this time. I know a lot of you know I just went through breast cancer with my mother. So it is really, really, it's really sad. But again, if you catch it early, you can cure it. So knowing and catching it early is so important. Please get yourselves checked, everybody. Knowing is always half the battle. Also, let me give a shout out to the other birthdays today. The other birthdays are Fetty Wap. Happy birthday to you. And a special happy birthday to Allen Iverson. Happy, happy birthday to you. And of course, again, Prince, I can't stress enough, happy birthday. And also, if your birthday is today, happy birthday to you. I will be right back with my special guest. I actually have two guests today, so this is short and sweet right now. But I do have two guests today I'm excited about. Stay focused, and you'll get to meet my guest in just a second. Thank you.
Welcome to Shop Talk, with real women, real conversations, all in their natural environment, the beauty parlor. Welcome to Shop Talk with LaWanda Wells. Please tune in.
I'm in love again, and I know, when I think back on it, very seldom do two people connect on the level that we did. The energy, the magnetism, the music. It led to an insatiable lust. Welcome to the booth.
Yes, so this season what we're doing is we're going to different local businesses and we're mixing in artists and people that are doing great things in the city like herself, and we're combining it into one. Thank you guys for rocking out with your girl JC Live with the JC Live Experience. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at JC Live 99 and make sure you subscribe to the YouTube page. Hit that subscribe button.
Hey, we are Pretty Please on Broad, a classy and sassy ladies boutique located in the heart of downtown Alta Vista, Virginia and the worldwide interwebs. We focus on limited runs, unique fashion at affordable prices. Because as I like to say, no woman wants to show up to her event and do the who wore it better. We have recently added monogramming and embroidery services, and we can rock your fashion and help you personalize that either for your own personal items or for your small business. We focus on big city fashions, so we look at fashion from LA, from New Orleans, as we are a New Orleans inspired boutique, and we really try to focus on bringing in big city fashion without the big city price tag. So give us a call or shop us online at prettypleaseonbroad.com. Our number is 704-281-8748, and make sure to like us on Facebook and Instagram. See you at Pretty Please on Broad, located at 615 Broad Street, downtown Alta Vista, Virginia.
Ready? Mm-hmm. All right, we're back. And I have one of my special guests with me right now. Please meet Pastor Alonzo Smith. Hey.
Hello, Erica. It's nice to be here. Thanks for inviting me.
Thank you so much for coming.
My pleasure.
So, you're not a Roanoker, but you've been here now for a few years,
Yes,
correct?
Yes.
So talk to me a little bit about where you're from and your background.
Well, I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. Got into ministry at, some would say, a late age. Didn't answer my call till I was 30 years old, and got into ministry because before that I had lived a life that farthest thing from a minister that people would want to believe. Okay. And God, I met who is now my wife. I met a young lady who happened to be I guess you can describe it as a church girl. Okay. And so I started going to church, not for Jesus. I started going to church because I wanted to follow them fishnet stockings in the ministry. But wouldn't you know it, that as time went by, amen, and we got married, and I would find myself out in the car in the morning, out in the car bonking the horn, asking her to hurry up because I had to get to Sunday school. Okay. So God had used her as a hook, as bait to get me, you know. And I went back to school. I graduated with my bachelor's from University of Maryland. Then I went to Union and got my master's, and then I went on back to Union and got my doctorate. Good for you. And then me and my wife, we planted a church in Baltimore, and God blessed the church, and the church grew. And You know, we had 4 children. They were one of the main reasons why the church grew, because all their friends joined the church, and then all their friends' parents joined the church. So inside of a couple years, we had well over 250 members.
Oh, wow.
And so my promotion was Roanoke. You know, they asked me would I the bishop at that time, Bishop Warren Matthew Brown, asked me could I do him a favor. He had a struggling church in Roanoke. I've been to King's Dominion, I've been to Newport News. I had never heard of Roanoke. Okay. You know, and he asked me could I do him a favor, could I come to Roanoke and try to revive a church. And I told him when I got ordained, I had took an oath that I would go where godly leadership sent me. So here I am in Roanoke. That's awesome. So what's the name of the church that you're at here? We're at Price Memorial AME Zion Church, right across the street from Melrose Park. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's okay. I love it. I love it. So was it then after you met your wife, is that when you realized ministry was your calling? Yes, and yes, I guess you can say that. And then I had such a connection. Up in Baltimore, there's so many homicides, you know, and so much crime, and a lot of the mothers had known that God had changed my life, so they would actually bring their sons, their nephews, and to me, you know, and to try to talk to their sons and things like that, you know, and they figured if God could change him, he could change anybody. So, you know, so that's how my ministry really was connected with young men. Okay. Young men in the beginning. You know, I really have a passion for connecting with young men. As a matter of fact, if I can just change the subject now, for the past 4 years, I've been teaching African American contemporary affairs and history at William Fleming High School. Oh, wow. And we just had a graduating class on Wednesday. These young men I had since the 9th grade, and I was extremely proud of them because they, to see them go from 14 years old to 18, most of them have their driver's license, most of them have cars now, and to see them have their plans set up for the future is really inspiring. You know, it's really inspiring. The churches, I love the ministry, you know, but I really believe in church without walls. I do most of my ministry outside of the church. We do a lot of social justice work, Justice for Keontae. We started that when he was untimely murdered by Roanoke County Police a few years ago. Wow. We did that, and I actually I'm now the Dr. Hale calls me the religious chairman of the local branch of the NAACP here too. So we actually do a lot of social justice and equal justice work. And today, that's why I have my own, even though I am from Baltimore and I have the Baltimore Oriole colors on. But today is the beginning of National Gun Violence Awareness Week. And their colors are orange. So I would ask everybody one day this weekend, just put something orange on, because we have to be aware of this gun violence that's consuming not just Roanoke but this country. Absolutely. I mean, you came from Baltimore. So I know. You know, it's horrific here, and it's even more so horrific there. Yes, you're talking in Baltimore, you're talking weekends, you're talking 20, 30 shootings every weekend. You know, so it's really horrific there, like you said. Why do you think we're experiencing this? Why do you think, what is the problem? What is it that we can do to help solve this? Because this has been going on forever. That is a great question, you know, because a lot of our young men and now young women as well, you know, they are attracted to the fast money, you know, the things they see on television and in the movies. But fast money doesn't always have to be about guns too. Exactly. That's what we try to input into our young men who just finished the program, who graduated, how you can get good money, get good paid honestly. You know, we have young men graduating that's already into auto mechanics, and his dream is to open up his own shop. And I mean, he's already working at Firestone now. You know, he already knows how to do all kinds. He can do all kind of repairs with vehicles.
Awesome.
You know, and he wants to go to Florida because his older brother already has his own shop there. But he wants to go to Florida and learn from his brother first before he opens up his own shop and have young men that's going to be culinary. That are. And we just tried to show them that you can make your life easier, honestly. You know, and your life will be, you might get fast money, but the complications that come with the fast money outweigh the fastness of that money. You know, so
because when you go to prison, I mean, it's like you're living dead because you can't see your family, you can't do things that you want to do.
Right.
Thank God you have your life, yes.
Yeah.
But where's your freedom?
Right.
Right?
Right. And then you become a slave.
Exactly.
Yeah, you become a slave to the lifestyle.
Exactly.
You know, so there really is no freedom. You believe you're free, but you really become a slave to the lifestyle, to the fastness of that lifestyle. You know, you become a slave to it. So we try to show them alternatives, you know, and as one who had lived that lifestyle and God chose to save and turn his life around, I bring a certain, they call it street credibility. I don't know. I don't even like that term, you know.
Right.
I just know that, there's nothing they can show me that I haven't seen. And they feel like they can open up with me, even though I am a pastor, a man of God, you know, that we get in trouble every now and then at the school because they say we're not supposed to combine religion and education, but the reason why we had a downturn, in my opinion, is when we not only took religion out of the schools. A lot of times we don't have religion in the home.
That's true.
You know, if the child show up at school with no foundation, you know, so
Wow.
we have our work cut out for us.
Definitely, definitely. And whatever we can do to help, let us know. You know, I have friends that have been killed. I have friends that have been incarcerated. So I understand.
Yes.
I understand.
Yeah.
And I'm always trying to tell them to do better. You know, always trying to give them encouraging words and try to help whenever I can.
Yes.
But please, again, let us know your ministry and your hours, where we can come see you at.
Okay.
And, thank you so much.
Yes, well, it was my pleasure. My pleasure. If I can say one thing, me and Vice Mayor Joe Cobb, we started this committee where there's been so much gun violence that means there are victims. Surviving family members.
Right.
So we have started a program where, matter of fact, on July the 14th at William Fleming High School, we're going to contact all the surviving members of families who have experienced gun violence, have lost someone in their family to gun violence, and we're going to set up all type of programs. We're going to have a program that day at Fleming, but we're going to set up programs, begin initiatives where these people can receive counseling.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of times these victims feel isolated. These family members, they feel isolated. And I even happened to meet the young lady her son was Adam, who got murdered, on the TV station. She's in the group with us, and she's one of the most compassionate people I have ever seen in my life. God has allowed me to meet. She even is compassionate for the young man's family that perpetrated the crime against her son. Because she says they too are victims of gun violence. The perpetrators' families are also victims of gun violence.
Absolutely.
And I told her, I preach the gospel of Jesus Christ, but I don't know if I'm there where you are right now. I don't know if I could make peace with the person that would have taken my son's life.
That takes a lot, and that takes a very special person to be able to
very
do that.
special, very special.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you for having me.
And I want to have you again when we have more time.
Yes, that would be awesome. Just let me know.
All right.
Yeah.
And again, let them know where they can find you for church.
Okay, we're right on at Price Memorial AME Zion Church, right at the top of the hill on 15th and Mormon, exactly.
Okay.
Directly across the street from Melrose Park. You can't miss it. We do an awesome breakfast. Most of the community in Northwest Road don't know it, a free breakfast, and I mean a breakfast that you can smell, not one of them continental things. We have grits and eggs and sausages. You can really, it's a really good breakfast every Sunday morning at 8 o'clock to 8:45. But we're right there across the street from Melrose Park.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
I had fun.
All right, everybody, stay focused for my next guest. See you in a few.
Welcome to Shop Talk, with real women, real conversations, all in their natural environment, the beauty parlor. Welcome to Shop Talk with LaWanda Wells. Please tune in.
These people might look similar to you. Some are patients, and some are volunteers. A lot of people without insurance are unsure where to turn. At Bradley Free Clinic, physicians, dentists, and others volunteer to provide free services to people who need them. A healthy community depends on everyone. If you don't have insurance, we can help, because we bring together great health providers and the people who need them.
Faith for a Cure has a fourfold mission rooted in the cure. We care about the cause. We unite people with people. We partner with researchers in order to provide the most current information for persons living with sickle cell anemia in order to educate and spread awareness about this disease. Learn more about sickle cell anemia at www.faithforacure.org. He said we're about to come on. I said, how many seconds now? All right. So let me introduce my next guest. And we went to high school together. So she is a PH patriot, just like me. Yay, yay, yay. Oh, stop making those noises. All right. Anyway, guys, we're back with my special guest, Lakesha Smith. And we have Kiki's Sweets with us today. She makes all these wonderful sweets. I'm like a kid in a candy store right now. Let's talk about it.
Yes.
Yes. So, when did you get involved in doing this?
So for many years I have baked for my family, and at Christmas time or birthdays, anniversaries, this is what I would get them. So they were like, in December of this past year, they were like, you should do this full time. You should do this, for a living. I was like, no, I'm too busy. And then, the Lord just laid it on my heart. This is what you need to do. This is your calling.
Right.
So I decided to do it in December of this 2018, and the Lord has truly blessed me.
Oh my God. And he's about to bless me because I'm taking a bite right now. I took a bite already. I gotta show you guys. This is, now which kind is this?
That is chocolate dipped.
Okay. I love it. And then we have several other ones here. Let's talk about them.
Yes, so we have strawberry crunch, and we have a chocolate dip. We have a white chocolate dip, and we also have a candy coated pink dipped.
Oh, wow.
We have some red velvet cake pops and some strawberry cupcakes with strawberry buttercream icing.
Oh, wow. And you've been doing this for years, you can tell from when I eat this, because this is like, if I go to a grocery store and pick it up or just somewhere, it's not the same. It's not the same. You can definitely taste the difference in the chocolate. And look at these berries. They're humongous. Where do you get berries like this?
Well, I have several places that I go, and I take my time and pick them really well. I always tell my customers, I'm not going to give you anything that I would not eat myself.
Right.
And I really don't want to just sell things to my customers. I want them to have the whole experience.
Absolutely.
From the customer service, from the first interaction, from the delivery or the pickup, I want them to have the whole experience.
Absolutely, because I know your presentation is phenomenal.
Thank you.
I mean, absolutely. Now, if people want these things delivered, will you deliver them to them?
I will deliver. I will deliver. We have delivered as far as Lynchburg, Martinsville. We will deliver.
Oh, wow. And do you do parties too?
We do parties, retirement parties, staff meetings, birthday parties, weddings, receptions, baby showers. I really want to customize it to whatever my customers want.
I love it. I love it. Now, is there anything else you want to share about it? Am I missing anything here that might be on the menu?
No, I don't think so. Just this name was derived. When I was a young girl, I had an aunt who called me Kiki. My family calls me Keisha. And when I had a grandchild, I have a grandbaby, Mackenzie. She's 7 months. And when she can talk, I would like for her to call me Kiki.
Okay.
So that's the name I came up with for the business. This is really her legacy, and
That's funny because my son has always called my mom Kiki instead of grandmother.
Aww.
So that's, her nickname too. So I love it. But thank you for sharing this with us today. And how can everybody reach you?
You can call me at 540-632-7820. We are also on Facebook, but just get in touch with me and we would love to be of service.
Okay, I want to show them the strawberry one. Oh my God. I'm not going to take a bite, everybody. I'm not going to tease you anymore. But this is the strawberry crunch. Wow, have you ever seen this? I've never had a strawberry crunch strawberry like that. Now I've had the cake, but never like this. And then this one is the vanilla that you talked about. I could put my hands all over them because this is mine, so I could do that. All right.
Just for you.
This is for me. I'm special. And then we got this one, which is vanilla and chocolate. Love it. All right. And then let's see. And this was the
red velvet cake pops.
Oh, red velvet. And see, after I'm done this, I'll be going to this because red velvet is my favorite.
Wow, look how the Lord worked that out.
I see. And you didn't even know.
I didn't even know.
And then these are
red velvet as well.
Red velvet as well. Okay. So I'm excited. And the cupcakes, strawberry. Are they strawberry?
They are strawberry. And strawberry buttercream.
She knew all my favorites, and I did not even tell her my favorites. She knew every last one. Wow. I got presents today. I'm so excited.
Well deserved.
Thanks, Keisha, for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, gosh,
it's my pleasure.
It feels so good to see you. I hadn't seen you in 20 years.
You as well.
All righty. Well. All right, everybody. Do you want to give me last shout out? Shout out to your husband?
I do want to shout out my wonderful husband, Will, who is my right hand, my delivery man, my taste tester. I love you very much, and thank you for everything that you do.
Love it. And thank you guys for staying focused. Sorry a little like this today. It was just having that kind of day, but thank you for bearing with me. And thank you to my guests for being here. Have an awesome weekend. See you Monday. God bless.